Well, I'm using a little bit of alizarin crimson and yellow ochre now to lay in this bud, which will be mostly closed, just beginning to open. So I don't want the red to be too intense just yet. I also don't want too many lines in there. I just want to keep it simple. Okay. And this one as well. I don't want that red to be too intense. I can always lay a little bit of alizarin crimson over. Or sorry, some cad yellow, some cad red over top of this. And in places I'm going to be doing that. This still is wrapped, the petals are wrapped around themselves at the moment. They're closed up, wrapped around a little bit. And this one is open. This will be, it'll be the most necessary that this one looks like the head of a rose. The others not so much. This one as well, but not quite as much. This is our main, this is our feature, our focal point, our focal area. Okay, so let's see here. That's coming off the edge. What's that doing? Okay, I'm going to throw a little bit of Cad Red Medium into our mix. I've got to be careful to keep these strokes quite direct. I'm going to give myself a way out right away too and say, remember what I said at the beginning of this painting? It's probably going to fail. Or I'm not going to worry about it if it fails, put it that way. Okay. Now we're weeding out the yellow ochre for a few strokes. Just alizarin crimson and Cad Red Medium. A little lower value on that, and that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, cad red medium, a little bit of cad yellow pale. Okay, back to the yellow ochre, cad red medium, and a little bit of alizarin crimson. Don't want to go too bright too early, too soon. Definitely don't want to make that mistake. Alright. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm still a little too bright. More alizarin crimson. A little bit of yellow ochre. And I'm going to put in just a hint of cobalt blue, because that will really knock it down a notch in chroma. Okay. Okay, I gotta tell you, my head's not in the game here. It's not, things aren't going how I would like them to. But I'm just gonna keep going for a moment. I've probably only painted roses twice in my life, maybe 3 times. 2 were very small studies. One was a 24-36. It's called Yellow Roses. It turned out really well, actually. It was done, I think, with a knife mostly. Yeah, I don't need that line there. But as we get into the middle of that one, we'll go a little darker. And we'll bridge these little triangular negative spaces. In fact, I'm so bad at painting roses. Maybe we'll almost get done and we'll go, oh, those aren't roses. Those are carnations. I'm not worried too much about it, because this is impressionism. If I agreed to make a painting of roses for someone, then I would be bound by that, and I would have to really make sure that I nailed it. I've got too much going on there. too harsh a line. Okay, I'm going to put a little more cobalt blue mixed with cad red medium and a hint of white, because we're going into the shade here a little bit. Alright, more cobalt blue. Don't want to be afraid of that becoming purple. Don't mind the purple at all. Oh, that's too high a value. Here's another thing. I don't have a photograph of roses. I'm just kind of doing this from some memory and general understanding of how they look. And what I really should have done is taken the time to find a photo in a book somewhere. You know, to help to remind me of the character of how a rose looks, at least. I've gotten a little bit cocky and I haven't done that. Okay. Let's just get that in place. Yeah, I'm not going to worry anymore, I don't think about that. I think the rest might be greenery up there. Okay. Let's go to the bottom here. There's a bit of light catching it, so we're going to let that not be too dark. Oh yeah, I think I've gone way too red on these roses right from the get-go. So I think what I'll do is, just for reference, is I'm going to take what will ultimately be my highlight color. It'll be straight cad red medium, and a little bit of cad red pale, or cad yellow pale, a bit of white, I don't like to take cad red medium and just add white because it's very cool, very cold, and they go pink. They don't have a reddish look to them anymore. So I'd rather go in the direction of orange rather than pink. Keeps the painting a little warmer as well. See what happens as I loosen this up here. So what that really is 99% of the way up to my highest value on the roses. Value and chroma, really. Maybe I better stop calling them roses. They don't look like roses to me at all. Well, this one does a little. More of that mixture. Okay, Cad Red. Now Cad Red. No, now Alizarin Crimson. And white. And now we're going to go a little pinker, but it'll be a little bit of a warmer pink. Almost look purple. Boy, that rose is looking like it's open so far. It's splaying. I don't know, guys. You know, sometimes when you're painting something, you can just suddenly get the right brushstroke in there and it's all good. Now that, of course, is luck. Well, sometimes it's luck. And today, with this one, I'm going to have to go with luck. Because it's not vast experience when it comes to rosies. Okay. Back to our adding a little more Cad Red Medium. Add a hint of white. Give enough variety of color. That's another thing. Multiple reds. You can see I'm going a little bit pink now. Okay, that could be a rose. That could be an unopened rose. This could be the flower from some bromeliad in South Africa. No, sorry, South America. And what else do we have going on here? Oh yeah, this guy down here. Okay. A bit of light catching that yet. Now we'll go to alizarin crimson. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit, and I might play with a little more. I might go looking for a picture of a rose, and again, this will stay very impressionistic no matter what. But I think I have too many triangles poking out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go ahead and paint the greenery in and work on the vase. Or actually, I should say a ramekin. It looks like a tall ramekin. Roses in a ramekin. Anyway, we'll get back to that pretty quick. So I think I was in a bit of a rush. I looked up a picture of red roses, and I think the idea that I had in my head when I first washed it in was not bad, and then I just ruined it when I painted things. That one might be okay. It might be too high a value. I went far too high a value all over the place here. Some of these outer leaves or petals that are peeling away a little bit, that's okay. I think it's really maybe not that bad. It had to do with more how I handled the centers and the direction that they were aiming. And the biggie, remember how I was saying that I prefer to go with Cad Red Medium and Cad Yellow Pale if I have to raise the value by going a little bit, it goes a little orange. When I was looking at all these photos of roses, when the light catches them, a really red rose just doesn't go in the direction of orange. It really goes more in the direction of pink. So I think that's what I'll do when I redo this. Too much orange, I'm going to add a little more pink. Still maybe the hint of orange on highlights. Not Cad Red Orange, just leaning in the direction of orangey red. But this has to sit now because I've sort of scrubbed it out just with straight oil paint. I'm going to let it sit for a bit, and then we'll jump back into it again.